What's up, Hardwood Nation? We're your online hosts, Nick Komjati and Blaine Carragher.
Well, we got a lot of exciting games for you tonight, so let's get to it.
So first up on desk, we have Vinton County reporter Megan Stamford joining us to break down two games, first of which the Vinton County Lady Vikings beating up on the Megs Marauders 61-22 tonight. Megan, how did Vinton County dominate this one?
Well, Nick, this game started out slow for both teams, but Vinton County couldn't get any of their shots to fall. However, Jalen Hale and Jamie Park were able to put the team on their backs in the second half. Park finished with 17 points and Hale followed with 16. Going into the tournament, Hale will have a big impact on the success of the Vikings.
So the Vinton County boys also played the Megs Marauders. This one was a little closer because the Megs boys team is a little better than their girls team. How did Vinton County win this tougher matchup?
Well, the Vikings avenged their loss to Athens last week with a big win over conference foe Megs this week, 56-48. Vinton County had problems driving to the basket early on against the Meg zone, but this worked out in the Vikings' favor when they got on a hot streak of popping threes and ran away with the game. Megs fought as hard as they could to come back, but the Vikings sank their foul shots along with Megs' hope for victory.
All right, so great doubleheader sweep by the Vinton County Vikings. Thanks a lot, Megan.
Well, I'm now joined with Austin Carpenter to talk some TVC hockey and basketball. So tonight, Belpre took down the Trimble Tomcats 75-69. Austin, walk me through this game.
Well, Blaine, it looked like Trimble had this one wrapped up with a 6-point lead going through the fourth quarter, but Belpre in that home court advantage or other thoughts. Golden Eagles went on a 16-9 run midway through the fourth quarter. And really, the whole second half, they piggybacked from the inside-outside game. Brandon Farrell and Zach Cripple. Farrell, sharpshooter, finished 6-7 from behind the arc. And the key for Golden Eagles tonight was their stellar defensive play. They forced 13 Tomcat turnovers, which was very un-Trimble-like. You know, tournament coming up, Trimble cannot afford any more conference losses. They got a crucial matchup here in a couple weeks against first-place Southern. Trimble's a team that thrives on momentum, so they did win against Southern. No more conference losses. They have a lot of energy and momentum going into the tournament.
All right, tough loss for that Tomcat team. Thanks a lot, Austin.
I'm now joined in studio by Eastern reporter Justin Holbrook tonight to break down Eastern's matchup with the Wahama White Falcons. So Justin, Eastern just one win on the season, but they had high hopes that they could get a second victory against the Wahama White Falcons tonight.
Well, that's exactly right, Nick. They came into this matchup against a Falcons team that is under 500 in the season. And just like Wednesday's game against Nelsonville-York, the Eagles came out soaring and started out and grabbed a 16-10 lead in the first quarter. However, the White Falcons were able to turn around the second quarter, making 9 of their 10 shots from the field without a single turnover. They also had an 8-0 run in the second quarter, and this game was a story of runs, because in the first quarter they went on a 7-0 run, and the third and fourth they also had a 10-2 run. These runs were led by Hunter Bradley, who finished the game with 17 points and 13 rebounds, giving him a double-double on the night for the White Falcons.
All right, so yet another loss for Eastern, but hopefully they'll turn it around here by the end of the season. Thanks a lot, Justin.
Well, I'm now joined with Kellen Becoats. Tonight, the Athens Bulldogs took down Nelsonville-York 64-47. So, Kellen, walk me through this game.
The story of the game was Ibby Watson, and he started the game off with a bang as he took a nicely controlled tip-off and slammed it home to the dismay of the Nelsonville-York fans. He also had an alley-oop and 2 more dunks in the game and really struck dismay into the Nelsonville-York fans' hearts. He also led the team in points with 22, but he only completed 8 for 15. And Joe Burrow really struggled on the night, shooting 5 for 17, and the team struggled as a whole, shooting 22 for 64, which is uncharacteristic of Athens. They really had the upper hand in the game, as Nelsonville-York didn't exactly shoot the ball well or defend that well. But the offensive production from all players in Athens' uniform was very good tonight.
All right, well, that sounds like a very exciting performance from Ibby Watson. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight, but make sure you tune in Sunday night at 11 p.m. to view our episode on WOUB.
For Nick Komjati, I'm Blaine Carragher reminding you to be heroic.